So guys, today I wanted to bring you out to one of the properties that I have under contract. Now I've sent this property out to several investors, and I've even had some of my friends send it out to other investors, and no one seems to want this property. Why is it? Let's take a look inside and see if we can find out exactly why we cannot sell this thing. Shall we? Let's go. Now, the owners of this property did some work to it, man. Trust me, it was in pretty bad condition to begin with, but they came in here, spruced things up a little bit, but for some reason, no investor wants it. I mean, you have small things like this, but I mean, that's nothing. A few nails, put that back in there. One thing some people have been saying, you probably can't really tell by this video, is that the floor slants a little bit. It goes down. As you can see, it's also causing some of the boards over here to pop off a little bit. Overall though, man, it's a very solid property. I mean, look, brand new carpet. Like I said, the walls don't look too bad. That could be clean, but whatever. Ceiling looks cool. You do have something right here, but you could tell something was done. But this property has a brand new roof with a 5-year warranty. You would think buyers will want to jump all over that. Let's turn the light on in here. Look, man. I mean, it's a little dirty, but sink looks nice. Nice little vanity. I mean, it has some winning characteristics, does it not? Look. This. See, it looks good in there, you know. Everything looks good. It's one of the bedrooms. Got a closet. So boom, we had first bedroom, and then you have this that I guess is technically a bedroom, right? Then you have kitchen. Now you can really feel the floor is a little wobbly in here at certain spots, not to the point where you are falling through, but you can definitely feel the different levels. I don't know if you can see that, probably can't. You can see how under that little strip right here, I mean, besides the fact that it's warped a little bit, but it's also because of the flooring. It definitely dips down. You can probably tell by the angles over there. You have more space towards the bottom of the dishwasher. It's things like that you want to look for. It also gives you the indication that, hey, you know, something might be wrong with the foundation. Just things to look into. Same thing over here. You see how the floor dips down even more. That has been one complaint that a lot of people have had. Another complaint is the amount of space. Although the house is pretty spacious, you see we have a little dining room here as well. They really don't have much in the rooms or bedrooms. As you can see, it's only 2 bedrooms. A lot of people are preferring 3 bedrooms. I mean, 3 bedrooms sell faster than anything. That's pretty much the whole house. We do have a laundry room back here, but you know, they're looking for the 3 bedrooms. They move a lot faster. Kitchen, once again, open this door. Although 2 bedrooms sell here, see, got the washing machine and dryer. You got some chickens outside, bro. Are we in the country or what? Look, got this big old storage unit back here. There's a chain on that door. I won't go out that door. I just walk around. People have been talking about that, putting a new roof on that. Yeah, that's gonna cost some money for sure. But I mean, overall, when you look at the numbers of this property, we have it under contract for $55,000, trying to sell it for $69,000. Homes in the area are selling for about 84, 82, somewhere in that ballpark. So it's close to market value. Why would we list it that high? Because it's a great rental. This property would rent for $750. If you talk to a lot of investors, they tell you, hey man, we want things like the 1% rule or a 10% cap rate. This property meets that all day, every day when you look at the criteria. But for some reason, it will still not sell. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little walkthrough. I mean, as you can see though, I mean, the property looks decent overall. I mean, the work is solid. You know, it is not shoddy or crappy by any means. You can tell over here on the roof, something was done over here as well. But I mean, I guess it just isn't updated enough for people to want to spend that type of money. So what are we going to do about it? Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We are going to give the seller a call today and we're going to try to renegotiate and get them down on the price. We've gotten several offers on the property, but way lower than what we have the contract for. I said we got it for 55. Most of the offers have been in the 40s. The highest we have right now is somewhere around like 48,000. So we're going to hit the seller up and try them to get try to renegade. We're going to try to get them down to around 40,000. It may not be the easiest, but that's the only way we're going to get this deal done. Otherwise, we're just going to have to let the deal go. I seem to not be able to talk today, but I know that the seller wants to sell. They even want to list the property. I'm also a realtor, so if I can't wholesale it, then yes, I will list it for them. But I think this route works better for them because they're looking for a quick turnaround. I'm going to try to get them the most I can. I'm not looking for a home run. You have to understand, you don't always have to make tens of thousands of dollars off each deal. If you can make a few dollars and still help somebody out, yes, I messed up again talking, but you can still help someone else out. Do that, man, because it's about trying to help people. Of course, you want to get paid in the process, but every deal does not have to be a home run. Take a few RBIs, get on first base. You know, it's cool. Bump the ball. It's fine. Just do what it takes to make sure you get the job done and you take care of the seller. That's what you're in it for, right? At least that's what you told me, and I'm trying to take you for your word. Man, I messed up again. I'm not talking. I'm done with this. I'll show you the outside of the house, but other than that, I cannot talk. I'm done. Bye. Okay, guys, this is the outside of the house. Like I said, it has a brand new roof on it. Someone just came and saw this property and said, I don't like the way the roof looks. What do you mean? You don't like the way brand new things look? I mean, I guess it happens though, man. It's hard to please everyone. Brand new roof. Someone complained about the siding, said, man, it just looks filthy. I'm looking, I just don't see the filthiness. Yes, the backyard can use some work. You see the chickens. This is happening in real life. But yeah, but I mean, the back looks good, the siding looks good. Like I said, the roof, brand new. I really don't know what more to tell you. Like I said, people have talked about this, but it's just cleaning it out. It's not that bad, and the seller is going to clean it out. Yeah, you got to put the roof on it, but that's the biggest thing. You have a pretty big lot. Like I said, you have the house. The roof does look a little funny as far as shape. Look like it might dip in a couple of spots. But the roof itself is brand new. You know, it's pretty big on this side. The HVAC is the original, but it does work. The house feels great. It worked stupendously throughout the summer. The windows, look at the windows. New windows. I mean, bro, I just don't know what to tell you. Now, I'm coming to look at something like this, but it's not even, they put up some type of veneer over the brick, so it looks worse than what it really is. Not really a problem. But you'll see things like that, and buyers will get scared, or they'll try to point it out like it's something. Now, the glass on this window needs to be replaced, but it's new replacement windows. I mean, all the windows are new. So, overall, man, it's a solid property. Probably just got to renegotiate the price. I think it's going to sell for sure, especially for the right price. I thought we locked it up at a decent price just because of the condition of the property. Literally have to do no work, put someone in here today if you wanted to and make money. But hey, man, everything doesn't sell all the time. Good thing is I have great rapport with the seller, which is very important for you to do. Build great rapport with the seller, and I'm just gonna give them a call and see if we can't renegotiate, man. So until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Yesterday we went to go see that property. Showed you guys. I tried to get in touch with the seller. They didn't answer the phone. Today we're going to try again to see if we can get them down. Let's see what we can do. I'm hoping it works out.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Miss Brenda?
This is Brenda. How you doing, Robert?
Hey, I'm well. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Awesome, awesome. I just wanted to give you a quick call to give you an update on a few things. The guys actually went by the property over the weekend, and I spoke with them yesterday about the property. Um, it looks like they're not going to want to move forward.
Hold on just a second. Okay, now go ahead and talk, Robert.
Yes, ma'am. I spoke to them, and it looks like they're not going to want to move forward, at least at that price. So the issue that we're running into is once we went to go take a look at the property, they did admit the work does look pretty decent. They weren't too happy about the floor sloping a little bit, mainly in the kitchen area. But the biggest issue that they were trying to justify was for some reason they were hoping they could turn it into a 3-bedroom. Of course, with it being a 2-bedroom, most of the comps that they were looking at and comparing things to are 3 bedrooms in the area. So that's kind of what they were basing their numbers on or hoping for. But when they seen that there wasn't really a way that they could try to convert anything over, that kind of like pushed them away from the price point that they are at.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. So what I did was I actually sent it out to a few of the other guys that I work with from time to time just to see what other people thought. And for the most part, I sent it out to about 5 people. Only 3 people responded, including the first guy that was interested in purchasing the property. And they all came in around the same price. Just a variation of a few $1,000s in between them. But for the most part, they were all in the same ballpark of where they felt they needed to be in order to make it work. And of course, with the storage building in the back, that the roof, it's not the biggest deal, but it was something that they were looking into as well.
Yeah. Okay, and the one that you sent it out to, Robert, were they interested at all, or they didn't? What did they do?
Yes. Yeah. So everybody, like I said, out of the 5 I sent it to, only 3 responded after taking a look at it, and they all came in with the same price. So for the most part, people are interested. It's just the price that is hard for them to justify, especially when they look on the MLS. The ones that are selling in the 70s or even the ones that are selling in the low 80s, they're done really nice to the T and everything like that. And they feel like even at, the price that we have it at, they would still have to put money into it and there wouldn't be a return. And as a rental, they just feel like on the fence about, if it would justify the numbers. Even considering all the work done. I definitely try to push for that. Said, hey, these guys did put a lot of money into the property. I told them that you guys still owe a mortgage on the property as well. So that's the main thing that you guys have to cover. And, they still came in where they came in. For the most part, they came in the low 40s. It came between like 42 to 44 is where everybody was coming in at. I had one come in at 35, and I told him that absolutely wouldn't work. But for the most part, the other 3 guys, they came in the low 40s.
Well, Robert, I appreciate everything you're doing, honey. You've been so kind to try to help us, and I appreciate that. I'm not going to be interested in the 40s at all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and I appreciate what you're doing. Now, can you leave that lockbox on there for a little while, and then we'll just decide what we're going to do?
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. And I'm still going to help you on this end, too. I'm still going to try to push it out to a few other people.
Okay. Like I say, the lowest that we were going to take would be the 55. And as far as that building, the roof is not a great big deal on that, I don't think.
Yeah.
He wants this cleaned out, and my son was going to clean out all the stuff out of it, but he's got a back injury, so we were going to probably tell him to hold off on doing that.
Right, yeah, definitely don't push it, until we get something lined up on it.
Yeah, but yeah, if you keep on your end, if you don't mind, seeing what you can do, and we would even consider owner financing with people also.
Okay, I will tell you that I have heard a lot about the owner financing, at least that pop up as an option with some of these guys. So let me ask you, if that is a route that you are willing to go, what are the terms that would make the most sense for you?
I'd have to get you to help us figure that out.
Okay.
I hadn't really thought about it good, but if you can, look at terms and stuff like that, which, I know I'd still be paying the mortgage, and we'd have to just, still get a lawyer to sign everything and do the work like that. But
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. But you be thinking about it on your end too, Robert, and we'll get together and we'll decide something.
It sounds like a plan to me.
Anybody else interested, you just give me a call, honey. And I thank you for everything you've done, Robert.
Oh, you're most welcome, and it's a pleasure to help you guys. And of course, I'll keep you in the loop as soon as I hear something.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. You guys have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, guys, as you can see, I wasn't able to get her down on the price, but we did get the option of the owner financing, and I didn't even have to ask for it. They offered it. But as you can also see, they were very, very appreciative of the work that I have been doing, because I've been hustling. I have some other guys that's been hustling for this property as well. So they appreciate the effort, and it's about trying to make sure that they're taken care of at the end of the day. So, hope you learned something in this video. I hope it was beneficial. I'm going to keep you updated as things progress. Now we got this owner option on. Now that we have this oh my goodness. Now that we have this owner financing option on the table, I might be able to get a few things to shake, man. Going to reach out to a few people, get a few offers on the table with the owner financing. We're going to find somebody, we're going to lock it up, and we're going to make it work. Until next time, guys, keep grinding, keep pushing forward. If you have any questions, please make sure you leave them below. Send me an email, helpwithwholesaling@gmail.com. Holla at me on Instagram at SYN910. That's SYN910. It should be on the screen somewhere at some time during this video. Find it and tune in. Until then, guys, man, take care. Peace. One thing I meant to add real quick about the whole owner financing situation. If this wasn't a normal call, I've already talked to this lady, as you can tell, several times. So I know a little bit about the property. If you did not know, a question that you should ask is how much their mortgage is, how much time they have remaining on their mortgage, and what their interest rate is. So you can have an idea of how you can structure the owner financing deal to where they can still get their mortgage covered. And obviously, it's not an owner financing deal. She really shouldn't have used those terms. It's more like a subject to, because they'll be taking over her mortgage. But it sounds like she also wants to receive some type of monthly compensation. So we're going to work out something. So I guess it's a mixture of a subject to / owner financing type situation here. I don't know exactly how to call it, but I know how to work it. Oh, and I just ran into the table, and we're definitely going to work it. I just had to throw that in there just in case you guys didn't know. Those are definitely questions you want to ask. Once again, how much the mortgage is, how much time is remaining, and what the interest rate is, or whatever, proper English, don't know it. Use those questions, make sure you ask them, and will help you a lot when it comes to structuring the deal, because now you know what you got to get a buyer in at, and you can tell the buyer, hey, look, this is how much it costs a month, this is what the interest rate is, and this is how much longer the term of the loan is, and this is what they're proposing as well. You can help people out. When you know both sides of the game, man, you can go in there and structure a killer deal. So just had to drop that in there real quick. Hope that was helpful. Peace.